Apple has finally launched its long-rumoured item tracker. This little button-shaped device directly competes with Tile and helps you recover lost items, or at least that's the idea. I'm Cam Bunton from Pocket-lint, and in this video I'm hopefully going to tell you everything you need to know about the Apple AirTags. And while you're here, if you could hit that like button, subscribe and tap the notification bell, that would be much appreciated. Now before you get started, you obviously need an iPhone, and you need to be running iOS 14.5 or whatever comes after that. The updated Find My app that manages the entire process is within this latest software. So when you first get your AirTag, it comes wrapped in a plastic film, which you remove and then keep pulling until the tab that sits under the battery comes out. And then the AirTag will automatically switch on. Now bring your iPhone nearby and you should see a pop-up window appear informing you that it's detected an AirTag and asking if you want to connect. Connect and then choose a name for it. Now thankfully Apple offers up a list of the most likely items you're going to be tracking, so you can just choose one of those. It will confirm your contact details to register the tag, hit continue, and then you're done. It activates and it's associated with your Apple ID. Of course, as you can see from the design, the AirTag isn't like Tile's trackers that can be physically attached to products and items on its own. It's a round button-shaped device with no holes. Instead, you need something like this leather loop, which is an added extra you need to purchase separately. This one, of course, is technically for attaching to things like luggage or your backpack, but showing you on these keys just so you get the idea. There are dedicated keyrings as well that are much better suited for this. Regardless, this additional cost is definitely something to consider when weighing up whether to get one or not. Now obviously, if you just want it for your wallet or your purse or handbag, you can just slip it inside as it is without too much trouble. It's not that big, so it doesn't take up a huge amount of space. It won't draw attention to itself this way either. So once active and set up, how do you find it? Well, thankfully that process is really simple. It's automatically enrolled in your Find My app, so open that and tap Items in the bottom bar and your AirTag will appear in there, along with a map showing you its last known location. You use the map to get close to it, and then once you get within its vicinity, the other tech comes in. At this point, you simply tap on the Find tab and it'll use the U1 chip and Bluetooth technology to locate it more precisely. Now if it's not close enough to give you a precise indicator, the interface will tell you so, and then you can move around until it gets within range. At this point it'll give you a directional arrow showing you where exactly it is, making it easier. If you're still struggling to locate it, you can tap the alert icon to get an audible bleeping that sounds like this. So you can try and figure out exactly where that missing item is. Now of course, this uses the Bluetooth connection, and in our testing seems to work from about 10 meters or 30 feet away at most. That means if you want to use the precision tracking and also the audible alert, you do need to be within Bluetooth range. It's also worth noting that there's no altimeter or anything to let you know if it's on the floor above you, below you, or on the same level, sadly. So if your item is lost in a multi-story building, that can be quite problematic. So what if it's really lost? You've left your AirTag or the item that the AirTag is attached to on a bus or in the park or at the shops, or your keys just fell out of your pocket somewhere. Well, now you go into your Find My app and select the AirTag and mark it as lost by enabling Lost Mode. You'll find the toggle near the bottom of the slide over menu that appears. Hit continue on the next screen and then add a contact number you can be reached on if someone else finds it and wants to contact you. Now tap activate. So any iPhone that comes near your AirTag will automatically and anonymously ping that location of the AirTag, so the map in your Find My app will always have the latest known location of that tag. It'll also play a sound every now and then to draw attention to itself. So what do you do if you find someone else's, or what does someone else do if they find yours? So if it's been marked as lost, you can simply bring the AirTag up to your phone's back, presuming it has NFC and it's switched on. The phone's browser will then automatically take you to the Apple page with contact details that you can use to get in touch with the owner. And this works whether you use an Android phone or an iPhone. Now, with any tech, battery life is a concern, but with the AirTag it isn't really. The battery inside the AirTag will last you a good 12 months. And the good news is that the battery is a very common CR2032 battery. So when it eventually goes completely flat, you can just replace it. It's easy enough to do as well. You just have to press down and turn the metal cap on the underside and you get easy access. Swap it out and put the cap back on and it'll make a little noise to let you know it's switched back on again. So there you have it, pretty much everything you need to know about the AirTag. Now, if you do have any more specific questions, please do use the comments down below and I'll try and answer them as best as I can, or address them in another video later on. I've been Cam from Pocket-lint. I'm at Cam Bunton on social media. You can follow me there if you want to. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, like, and tap the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any more of our videos. I'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now.